You're not living, you're functioning. Repeatable reactions. You don't choose, you just react to stimuli. You're stuck in an endless loop. Signal, reaction, task, execution, fear, avoidance. A managed object. You're a sequence of predictable actions. You can be predicted, replaced, deceived, and controlled. A cog in the machine? Well, oiled, serviced, socially adequate, but no longer yourself. You're afraid to step out of line, afraid to be misunderstood or judged. How you slowly died. The first injustice. When you first swallowed something that hurt you and decided not to react, that was your first step toward losing yourself. It's fine. You started saying it's fine to things that were eating you alive inside. You learned to ignore your true feelings. Silence instead of truth. You stopped speaking your truth because it was more convenient for everyone. Else, if you stayed quiet, you became comfortable for others. Choices made from fear. You made choice, not from an inner calling, but from fear. You started living by others' rules, putting their priorities above your own. Who you became, and why it's not you. Most people don't live as themselves, but as someone they invented in response to others' expectations. This isn't schizophrenia. It's adaptation, a survival mechanism hardwired into you since childhood. You weren't born afraid, polite, or doubtful. You were once pure, strong, wild. You reached for danger, earned afraid to be yourself, said what you thought, did what you wanted. You were alive. But then the installation began. The three levers they used to control you. Shame, a noose around the neck of your action, formed in childhood through phrases like, "Aren't you ashamed? Good boys don't do that." You become socially safe, polite, quiet, but not alive. Fear, a prison built from fantasies. Nothing has happened yet, but you're already trembling. It turns you into a living zombie who makes every decision from a fear of failure, self-pity, poison disguised as sympathy. You feel sorry for yourself, cherish your failures, seek approval. You turn your wounds into an excuse for inaction. How they tamed you. You were dangerous. Once, back when you didn't know how to behave correctly, when your emotions were real, your words were direct, and your desires were uncensored. But that scared them, and they started retraining you. First, your parents. You can't talk like that. Stop being so selfish. Then school. Too loud. Too defiant. Sit down. Be quiet. Obey. You started to understand. Being yourself is dangerous. Standing out means becoming a target, and you started to break. Slowly, piece by piece. Why, nice guys don't get respect. Predictability. A nice guy becomes too predictable. His behavior can be calculated, which means he can be manipulated. Lack of threat. Nice guys get used. People smile at them. They get praised, but not listened to. People talk to them, but don't follow them. Loss of inner strength. The world respects, not the kind, but the dangerous with dignity. Those who can destroy, but choose not to. You've seen the blueprint of your own prison. You know the levers. You feel the walls. But knowing the disease isn't the same as finding the cure. Diagnosis is only half the battle. The real war begins when you decide to break out. This was part 1, how they broke you. In part 2, we move from diagnosis to action. We will build the structure of a warrior, kill the boy inside, and forge the man you were meant to be. This is not about inspiration. This is about a step-by-step system. The link to part 2 is right here on the screen and in the description below. Go watch it now.